Okay, so here we're gonna work through this example here. So what you see in front of you here is a weighted graph, right? And again, weighted being that the edges of this graph have some kind of value, right? In this case, the value that you see is a dollar value. The dollar value represents the one-way airfare between the two cities, right? So we see our dots here representing our vertices, right? Being Los Angeles, Seattle, Dallas, Atlanta, Chicago. All right, and we're going to run through, here we have a few questions on the side, and we're going to kind of go through these and see. So let me get a little text box going on the side here to write our solutions here. All right. Okay, so our first question, how many vertices and edges does the graph have? Right, so vertices we could see right away. We have 1, 2. There's Dallas over here, kind of covering by this box. I'm not able to move this box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so we'll say a graph has 5 vertices. Okay. Now also edges. So let's see, edges, we'll count these up here. Shouldn't be too hard here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we have 5 vertices. Give me a second here. So we have 5 vertices and 10 edges. All right, now the second question, is the graph connected? And there we could say, all right, yes, it is connected. I can get from any vertex to any other one on this graph. So yes, the graph is connected. Okay, and then moving on here, see what is the degree of the vertex representing Los Angeles. Okay, so we look at Los Angeles and we look how many edges are coming out of it, and we could see here Los Angeles, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the degree of vertex Los Angeles is 4. All right. And now the next one, if you fly from Seattle to Dallas to Atlanta, is that a path or a circuit? All right. So the difference between both of these, right? A path, you start at one vertex and then you add some other vertex that is not the one you started with. Right? A circuit is one where you are on a path, but your ending vertex is the same one that you start with. All right, so here, in this situation, we go from Seattle to Dallas to Atlanta. All right, so that would be a path. All right, since our ending vertex is not the same as my original starting one. This would be a path. All right, and then finally E, if you fly from LA to Chicago to Dallas to LA, right? So LA, Chicago to Dallas, back to LA, right? So notice we took our little path here, but we ended at the originating vertex. So that would be a circuit. Okay. All right. And that is looking at a weighted graph and kind of going through some of these definitions and answering some questions.